Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with some more Conway, the Disappearance at Dahlia View. Last time we went to Levy's garage, as you can see here, and we're in his, in one of his, like, garages, and we have to power the shutter so we can get out of here. And, last episode I had a trouble finding this key, but we finally found it at the end there. And it should work here.
Shut. Please don't be in there.
New car battery, we're gonna take
This might
it.
come in handy.
I'll say we might as well. Can you close it? Apparently you can't. So with this new battery, I'm going to take it over here. We might be able to use it. I'm not really for sure. Okay. We have some terminals here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we got the basement left. Okay, well, we'll hit the basement. Oh, we can use that to kind of maybe get down? Oh. Question is how can we get down there quickly? A little worrisome. Okay, well, we can't do nothing there. Let's see if there's something we can press on this this thing here. Maybe kind of like help us get us going. Kind of stuck though. It's very difficult to, you know, ride a wheelchair in here. Let me just turn around. Our guy's doing some crazy things in here. All right, let me see. Of course, there'd be a button hidden there. But it does look like there's a lot of water in here. I'm a little worried.
Explains the damp smell. The water's far too deep to wade through.
Yeah, he's got a really bad flooded basement here. It's gonna do so much damage. I say after the McKees where they had that one like bottle of bleach where we had to shake it, I'm always like clicking multiple times when I pick something up just to make sure. Nothing there. Looks like dominoes. Well, there might be something right behind this thing though that we might be interested in. A fuse. That's probably important. Wiper blade. Another fuse. Perfect. I'm assuming we're going to need a couple of fuses to kind of get everything up and running.
If Catherine were here, she'd probably try to wade through it. If Catherine were here, she'd probably arrest me.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm going to need to hurry.
I need to get the basement lift working again. Levy's basement is flooded. Could Charlotte may be down here? I doubt it.
The fuse is blown.
Sure, we'll take that blown fuse. Dang. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back to my inventory. It's a 25 volt. This is a 25 volt. That should work.
Right. Time to open those shutters and get back to the office.
All right, so we're good here. I kind of want to explore a little bit more, just to make sure there's nothing else we're missing. Also, I doubt that it would matter, but better safe than sorry. Man, just give me all the fuses. Damn, I'll take them all. Nothing there. Okay. So really nothing, just a whole bunch of fuses that we could pick up. Slowly but surely get our way back up here. I'm a little...
Mr. Levy. Hello.
Okay, so I guess we're okay here. Shutters is ready to go.
Good. Now to get back to the office.
Yeah, we gotta be a little bit careful here. And I'm guessing we need to come all the way over here. I want to avoid that vehicle just because I don't know if he's in there. I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, I doubt the game would allow us to get caught. You know, we probably like lose, quote
The
unquote.
threat in the box said there was something in this office. Perhaps something for my evidence board.
All right, let's see here. So he's got a lot of poker nights.
Poker nights. I've seen these dates before.
Oh, yeah, with the McKees. Jacking oil prices.
Jacking oil prices. Must be hurting business. Food, nothing interesting.
Police are going to search, sort it.
Police search. Sort it.
The car that Theo was working on. Apparently, he doesn't want to talk about it. Frank calling.
Must be the phone call I overheard.
I hate how it like glows, but we can't hear his own input. But oh well. See if there's anything else. Telephone directory.
Old files, perhaps.
There's a letter there. Mr. Levy, I say this with great concern and disdain. You have run this garage into the ground. If William were still alive to see what you've done with the place, he would see you reprimanded without hesitation. The work carried out on my vehicle was second rate at best. All you have to do is take one look at that chap under your employ, and you have some notion of how badly it's all gone wrong. I'm afraid I can no longer be a customer of such a shoddy and disreputable workshop. Shame on you, sir. Now, this is the 50s. So is this because they had, bad work, or because he's employed an African American? 50s racism still a thing, a really big thing. So that could be the reason, but not for sure until
They're both as bad as each other.
Yeah, not for sure until we figure out for sure, or I doubt we would really know. But that's how it was back in the day. There's something there. I thought there was. Motor Group Awards, RP Motor Group Awards to William Levy for excellence in customer care. Let's see, is there anything on these pieces of papers we can deal with? Nope. Go all the way over here.
Handy.
Yeah, take the wire cutters. You never know. They might come in handy. We might get in a pickle here in the future. More of those Ovation cigarettes that he likes. Stock book. There's nothing there. Maybe he's got 2 books or something like that.
Bits and bobs.
Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I think we can kind of move on. Let me just check on this side. Okay, we can get through that.
Can't open this by hand. Could be useful.
Okay, another wire that we can use to lockpick. Possible evidence found.
Not what I was expecting. I'm sure Harold knows why this is so damning. Did Tony
Liar.
Morgan take this? Is that why Harold attacked him?
Take gasoline fuel? Sure.
Petrol.
I wish our guy would put stuff back where he found it, you know? Damn, I thought this was going to go to his office, but nope, never mind. It does not. This will definitely take us back down. Looks like we have to do that. I will say something about Levy, though. He really has made his place wheelchair accessible. And, you know, in the 50s, that's pretty difficult. Okay, first off, let me make sure there's nothing over here. You gotta watch out in those corners. You never know.
Harold's basement is far more vast than I thought. Charlotte, you down there?
Okay, we can't get in there, but we might be able to use this wire. Another one of these. Move it over here. G. O. I think this would be a lot better on the controller, but I do it on mouse and keyboard. Come on. I'll say, where are you? Slowly but surely. M. Oh, okay, we should know this. 4526. Never mind. I thought it was that one, but I guess it's not. Harold Levy's. Guess maybe this one. Perfect. A gift. My darling wife, happy birthday, Theo. Damn, you buying her a gift? She's probably cheating on you, bro. It looks like we don't have his. John, Sarge is assigning me to the crow's nest to help with the searches, so you're gonna be on your own in here getting this pump working. Watch out for Mr. Levy. He's been snooping around a little too closely for my liking. I'm still not entirely convinced that the basement flooding was accidental, if you know what I mean. Oh, and if by any chance my father comes over while you're there, could you please kindly turn him away and not tell the others about it? Thanks, Catherine. So the police are trying to get the water out of his basement.
Catherine warned her colleague against me. I shouldn't have made a promise I couldn't keep. There's more to the basement than meets the eye.
I'll say his daughter knows more, you know, about him than what he thought. Righty. Catherine thinks Harold is hiding something from the police in the basement. That's why it's all flooded, and that's why they're trying to get it working. Get the water pump working and unflood the basement. We do have gasoline. I'd say get it in there. Let's take a picture too.
The pump is set to clear the basement of water. Oh, this hose needs connecting.
Guess he might need something on there. Okay.
Seems to go down to the basement.
Yeah. So it looks like he must be missing something for that. Let me check our inventory. I don't think we have anything that could make that work, so we gotta look.
That was not supposed to happen.
That might, you know, need to happen. Look out below. There might be something there of value. Go up here and see. We definitely have to go back to the basement, so.
What's this? I wonder if I can knock it down.
Oh, here we go. Yep. Break it. Back. Hit it quickly.
Well, I'm too close to stop now.
204. So at least now we know that probably his lock to his locker is 204 with the last number we have to figure out on our own. Unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Luckily, we didn't get no oil on ourselves, it looks like. And there's a note there. Mr. Levy, due to a suspicious call from one of your neighbors, we are obligated to search your garage premises in regards to the disappearance of Charlotte May Morgan. You are not under arrest, and we will endeavor not to disrupt your business. The search will begin first thing tomorrow morning. Please cooperate with our investigation. Officer John Thatcher, Riverport Police Department. Make sure there's nothing in these cans. Got a little bit of change there. But I think we're good. And man, we sure did cause a lot of destruction here. Let me unlock the... Can we unlock the door maybe? We could, but I want to go back either way. So what was it, like 204? So 2... Oh, I missed it. Damn. Too quick. 20408 or 2048.
No, what's this?
Okay, we need that to get the thing going. What's this book? Hydrophore siphon to water pump. So he actually got a book on understanding how that thing works to try to prevent them from being able to, you know, get the pump running. Very interesting. Oh, you know what? Actually, we're going to have to go back this way anyways after we get the pump going. So we might as well get the pump going, and then when we get close to being able to go back outside, we'll look for what that box dropped. Perfect. Hit the button. That should be working.
It's working. And quickly, too. Damn if it's not loud. Charlotte, if you're down there, I will find you.
Alright, good to know. So now let's get back on this lift. Slowly but surely. There is that window right there. There really shouldn't be anything we have to worry about in here. Got to get through the door. Oh, come on now. Yeah, this is what I wanted to check out. Oh, we got stuck. Nothing that we can see, maybe?
Now I wonder how Mr. Levy would explain all this.
Whole bunch of money.
It's nothing to do with Charlotte May.
Yeah, but that's how he's making money. Okay, so I know there's an easier way, but I want to see if we can unlock the door over here. Just in case if we have to like hide or something. All of the doors are open. Perfect. Oh, damn. Okay. The camera angle, very bad in here. Let me back up. So the game's definitely telling me, no, you can't go this way. Hopefully no one comes out of that vehicle. Still okay. Hopefully we don't get caught, but I have a feeling we will eventually. I gotta back her up a little bit more. This thing's so loud. Okay, come on now. Takes him a little while to turn. Now, with all the water pumped out, we should be able to get down here. Very convenient.
Why on earth would Harold have flooded this? Charlotte May.
Let's check these boxes. Okay, looks like nothing over here. Just kind of running into everything we can.
Charlotte, are you down there?
What do you have here? Let me see here. The box of money and number plates was hidden far out of reach in a toilet roll box. They clearly weren't meant to be found.
What on earth is all this?
Whole bunch of cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
I'm guessing he's like illegally transporting it or something. Nothing there. I guess we can keep on going this way.
Charlotte, Can you hear me?
Oh, there's a weird ladder. Okay, let's see what's hidden here.
Yeah, it's heavy. Dear God. It's her. It has to be.
God damn, you're already assuming?
I'm too late.
It's probably like a whole bunch of money.
What?
Marston Motor Group, gasoline emulsification agent for engine lubrication.
Chemicals? I don't understand. Why? Did Harold Levy drug Chardonnay? There was a rag found at the crime scene. Is this what was on it? There's no way he would flood his own basement unless he was scared of the police searching it. I need my evidence board. This is far too damning to ignore.
Alrighty, so it looks like we might be done. It's weird how it shows us that ladder and stuff, though. Okay, well, let's hit this, I guess. Hopefully he's not waiting for us there. It's very slow. Okay, nothing there. We'll just back up. Let's say I kind of got stuck in there. I don't think there's anything we're really missing, so I think we can just get the hell out of here.
So, you're gonna tell me what you're doing in my garage, or am I gonna have to evict you too?
Mr. Levy, I was just about to...
Save it. What were you doing in there? Did you find what you were looking for, did you?
Actually, I was looking for you. As soon as I realized you were at home, I came straight out to find you. You can rest assured.
What is it you want, Mr. Conway?
Well, I wanted to talk with you about Charlotte May's disappearance.
Really?
If you're not too troubled to help.
Why the hell would I waste my time talking to you?
Will you answer some of my questions or not?
So it's an interrogation, then?
It's me asking you to help Tony Morgan find his missing daughter. Surely you want to help.
Fine. I'll humor you. What do you want?
A statement is all. Where you were the night that Charlotte May was taken. What you were doing, with whom you spoke. That kind of thing.
A statement, you say? Where do you want me to begin?
Tell me, if you would, what you did between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. just before Charlotte May was taken.
Well, I was in my flat for most of the night, except for about 10 o'clock. I went across to the courtyard and locked up the front gate. And, you know, to keep the wrong kind of person out. Sometime after that, I heard a noise. Sounded like something strange, but I didn't know what. I guess we all know now, but didn't think much of it at the time.
Yeah, let's do the locked up one if we can.
I'll stop you there if you don't mind. Do you lock the gate at the same time every night?
Around about then, yeah.
Did you see anyone whilst you were locking it on the night of the attack?
No.
Not a soul.
I said no.
Did you check the gate after Mr. Morgan was found?
Only when the police arrived. I had to open up for them.
So it was still locked. You were saying?
Anyway, after about 10 or something, I went up to my flat and made a cup of tea and a sandwich. Corned beef and onion, if I remember. Then about 10:15, I ate it. I hope this is the kind of information you were looking for. I was alone all night, so didn't do anything riveting, I'm sorry to say.
Okay, let's go with alone.
You were alone all night, so no one can back up your story.
No, guess not.
Do you ever have guests, Mr. Levy?
No, not really.
Never.
Where are you going with this?
Well, there's a key on the plant pot outside your door. You must have put it there for someone.
And how did you find that out?
Well, you can see it from the outside. It's plain as day.
I said I was alone that night. You don't believe me?
I'm merely trying to make sense of it all.
Seems simple enough to me, Mr. Conway. Shall I continue, or was there more?
Please.
Anyway, around about 10:30, I was sat upstairs listening to my radio show. Kings in the Nile. Well, I had no idea what was going on outside, right under everyone's noses. Scary, ain't it? How you could be stood right next to someone capable of that. You'd never know until it was too late.
Oh, I don't know this one. Like, both of these, I mean...
In which room were you sat?
In my kitchen, I think. Why?
Your radio is in your bedroom, is it not?
Yeah. How do you know that?
So, you were listening to a radio show playing in a different room?
You didn't answer me. How do you know where my radio is?
I heard it playing from your window across the courtyard a few days ago. I have a good memory, is all. So you were in your kitchen and your bedroom?
What does it matter?
Well, if you can't remember which room you were in, then how can I take the rest of your statements seriously?
You can take it however you want.
I'll just write that you're unsure.
Yeah, you do that. I wish there was more I could tell you. I really do. Must have been about 10:40 to 10:50. I nodded off for a bit, because my mind's a little fuzzy on the details. The newspaper said something about the kidnapper having a key or sneaking in undetected. I think it's a load of old bollocks. And in any case, if I ever did see someone sneaking around here, they wouldn't be walking out, I can tell you. No offense.
Well, I guess the bollocks one, maybe he can tell us what you mean.
You don't think there's any truth to the newspaper report?
I don't think there's any reason to keep harping on about that little girl, newspaper or not.
And why would you think that? Don't you have faith that we'll find Charlotte May?
Faith. Good one.
You don't sound convinced that she's going to be found. Is there something you know that you might share with me?
Look, I ain't doubting that you're a hotshot detective.
A private investigator?
Whatever. But that little girl is long gone by now. All you're doing is rolling about the place asking rude questions and rubbing people up the wrong way.
Is that what you think I'm doing?
People need to get into their heads. She ain't getting found anytime soon. We all need to move on and deal with the other problems in our lives. You wanted the truth, didn't you?
No, you're absolutely right. Ask and you shall receive.
Well then.
Please, as you were saying.
Regardless of all that, I'll tell you what I did here that night. The smash. About 11, I'd say. That little girl must have kicked up a right old fuss. God knows how we didn't hear. That's when I turned on my floodlight. Looked out my window, I saw Mr. Morgan. Right there, laying in a puddle of his own blood. It's a wonder he didn't bleed out. I must have just missed who did it. I tell you, that blood ain't coming out my clothes anytime soon.
You say the blood was on your clothing.
That's right.
What clothing are you referring to?
The shirt I was wearing that night.
And why, might I ask, did you have Mr. Morgan's blood on your shirt?
What did you think had to clean it up? Sure as hell wasn't you long.
Well, I thought the police might have done that.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong, didn't you?
I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
It's my job, Mr. Conway.
Yeah, of course it is. As you were.
Well, other than that, I don't know what more I can say. We all get what's coming to us, don't we? Anyhow, what if it was me? What are you going to do about it?
Well, for a start, I would have...
Maybe I did do it. Oh, maybe you did it. You could be wasting time questioning me to cover your own back. That would be a funny old turn, wouldn't it?
I have to say, Mr. Levy, we've not spoken this much before, and I find you strangely heartless considering the circumstances. I'd imagined you'd feel a little more sympathy for your neighbour and his missing daughter. You say you had nothing to do with it, but I can't help but think...
Go on.
I think you're hiding something. Something to do with Charlotte May. And when this is all said and done, Mr. Morgan will know who helped and who stood in the way of my investigation. I hope to God you had nothing to do with it.
Listen to me. You think you got problems now being in that chair. You keep this kind of thing up, you're going to end up hurt. Or worse.
Is that a threat, Mr. Levy?
A warning's what it is.
Well, consider me warned.
It's late, Mr. Conway. Piss off.
He is a rude fellow. That was kind of interesting, getting some of that info from him. Like, the timing's all weird. When she was kidnapped, like 10, now it's 11. Like
During our conversation, Harold Levy was imposing, attempting to intimidate me. It's clear the man does not like me, and the feeling is mutual. I'm certain he's up to no good, and I suspect it has something to do with Charlotte May. The chemicals I found appear to match the crime scene, no question there. There are, however, some things that still remain unanswered.
Okay, so we have the two things here. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is, can I prove Harold is doing something legal?
A threatening note in Harold Levy's flat seemed to provoke his attack on Tony Morgan. Is this related to Charlotte May? The note accused Harold of illegal activities, but what evidence here proves it?
And then we need to do, can I disprove Harold was listening to Kings of the Nile at 10:50 p.m.?
Harold said he was listening to Kings of the Nile in his flat at 10:50, whilst Charlotte May was being taken. But can I disprove his alibi?
Okay, so this one's definitely going over there. I'm gonna say the blue mist, maybe. Well, here, I'll do that one. Okay, let's look at this. That one might come over here. Let me put this one over here that deals with the same thing. So if I look on this one, he had it at F296, I think. And F296 is what on this one? Or was it FM? Ah, kind of hate that when I accidentally do that. I guess it's FM, not F2. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's FM 96. And then on here, FM 96. Doesn't really say. And I just got to figure out what like 1050, right? So daily news recap. See here. Nothing there. Difficult to prove anything from there other than them being like a liar. Saturday. When was the day that he got that the girl got kidnapped, I wonder. It's kind of weird that this one's here too. Okay, she was abducted on Tuesday. So this is not important, pretty much.
There must be a detail I'm missing on some of the evidence.
Damn. Maybe it is on this one. I mean, she got stolen on Tuesday, though. I think this one has to do with, like, the illegal. Might be this one, actually.
I need to look at every single detail there is.
Okay, we can do a little hint thing.
I'm sure that some of this evidence is irrelevant. I could remove them.
No. Take all this stuff. It looks like... Maybe just put this all over here. So... We have all the information here. Six things all together. Four things here. Those kind of go together, I think. FM 96, maybe it's the shipping forecast.
I should read every detail on the evidence.
See if we can prove that something's illegal here.
I need to make sure I'm looking at all of the evidence.
Oh, stolen vehicles. Wheeler Yellow Sparrow Carnival. Something there, I think. What's on this one again? On a blacktop taxi. One of these is probably the stolen vehicle. Brown van. With eagle bonnet. Maybe it's go with this one. See this one, and this one is that brown van with eagle. Now it's yellow.
Good. Now what does the rest of it mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that one's kind of difficult. Now, can we disapprove Harold was listening to Kings on the Nile at 1050? All right. So I cleared everything out here. I kind of wanted to redo everything, and I think I got it. And it was this note in particular that got me stuck here. Because if you look at it here, it just shows this. And on here, you apparently have to read it, and you'll say it's stuck on that channel. It won't show that if you don't read it, because pretty much the first two I had correct. Oh, yeah, I understand that. So this one and this one were actually correct. So what happened to the medicine one? No, we're missing one here. There it is. So we take the evidence, we go to the FM 96, we go here, FM 96, Secret Life of Beatles. This should work.
I need to make sure
No.
I'm scouring all of the evidence.
Stuck on that channel. That one. Oh, it might be, we might need to connect the, where is it? The King of the Nile.
So, Harold lied to me about his alibi. There was no way he could have been listening to Kings of the Nile on his broken radio. The stolen cars are worrying indeed, but don't seem to be related to Charlotte May. The chloroform-like chemical I found is my only real lead. He must have hidden those bottles for a reason. Ultimately, this is all conjecture. I can't prove he's taken Charlotte May.
I'm just glad we were able to get through that. All right. And apparently someone's knocking on the door, but we're going to stop here today. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below. In the next one, we'll go see who knocked on our door.